Now, our guest tonight is Brad Burton, the UK's #1 motivational speaker, talking about the Business Networking Show, which takes place next Friday, the 19th of September at Wolverhampton Racecourse. And also one of the keynote speakers, Debbie Huxton. She's the inspirational and motivational speaker. She's going to be one of the keynotes. She's going to be talking on the day. And it's just lovely to have the pair of you with us.
Actually, the biggest thing right now is that most businesses aren't actually aligned to their values. So they've got a vision, they've got a mission, but actually lots of them are very confused about what their business goals are compared to their values, their brand values. None of it's in alignment.
And when I speak to people in businesses, as Debbie said, very successful businesses, but they're not happy. And that's the bit where you need to align those and tie the ends up. So it's all sorts of problems, but if there's one fundamental thing I would say for most businesses, it's more sales. And more sales comes from confidence. If you've got confidence in your products, you've got confidence, 100% belief in your products, you're unstoppable. If you've got doubt about your products, if you've got doubt about your business, doubt about your services, somebody who's not got doubt will beat you to the punch every time. And that's what I'm about. It's about giving that belief and understanding, are you aligned with your business? Do you really believe 100% in it?
Big businesses is understanding that it's not just about making money. It's, are they taking the right actions to make the money? But also that success isn't just about the money in the bank account. It's an inside job.
You know, the reason I'm an expert now, and this is what an expert is someone who's made all the mistakes in a particular field. I've made every single mistake, I've paid the price. And this is the great thing when I work with clients or we work with businesses, is they don't have to make the mistakes because I've paid for them already. They've created desire. They create desire. I don't need to go into the Apple store when they launch next year and say, hello young man, can you tell me the benefits and the features of the Apple Watch? No, I'm already ready to buy. That's what you've got to do with business. Create the conditions where people buy. And this is what we do in our organisation, and this is what we do with the Business Networking Show, is to actually make it so it's desirable that people want to come along. So you've not got a superstar salesperson having to sell something to be talking about networking, talking about business, and actually once again trying to find that 100% belief in people. Because if you've not got 100% belief in your business or what you're doing, somebody who has got 100% belief in your same profession will beat you every single time. So if you've not got 100% belief in what you're doing, maybe you need to change it to something you do.
And I'm going to be talking to all those people that have got that little bit of self-doubt about their business, a little bit of self-doubt about who they are and how they're showing up in their business. Because, you know, it's that thing behind the thing that holds people back. And quite often, you know, people are wearing masks out in the business arena, and it's really nice to know that you're normal. That was one of the biggest things that, you know, when I first started working with Brad, that I could bring to the table, is to understand that actually you're absolutely normal.
Are you willing to risk it all? Right, and it's always a good question. Whenever you're running a business or you're doing anything, ask that question, are you willing to risk it all? And if the answer is no, then why are you willing to risk it all? Why are you doing the things you're doing? So you need to change it. That sentence changed my entire direction for the last 3 years, and that's what that book's just stacked with.
The first thing about anything, you know, when you just said, well, once you've changed your mindset, that's the hardest part. Because most people, once they've changed their mindset, they understand that it's about managing that change. But it's to get to that place of change. And so a mistake is a mistake once. You make that mistake again, it's become a choice. And so then you have to question, why are you making those choices?
One of the things I was about to say then is, for instance, people will work, they're so stressed out, so they're smoking more, they're overeating, they have a bottle of red wine in the evening, and before they know it, they're having 2 bottles of red wine, but there's a level of entitlement because I've got the business moving. And actually, maybe, just maybe, this is the thing, you almost wrap up business success, and that actually there's a level of entitlement that actually ends up creating you more problems than it actually solves. That's what I've encountered with a lot of business people who've had massive success, but they overeat, they're over-smoking, they've got bad health issues. And the health is so far down the pecking order. You know, if you said business success or health, these guys are saying business success, and it's only when you're close to losing your health that all of a sudden you realise that what was important wasn't the business. So I think the first thing I'd say is there's no shortcuts. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tested, and understand this. Understand the reasons why you do the things you do, and also where is your GPS for your life programmed to? What's your final destination? Where do you want your life to be? Same goes for your business. Program your GPS for your business, because if you don't, how do you know when you get there?
Don't waste this opportunity. Don't waste this opportunity to create a life that you love. Why wait a lifetime? I'm going to be at the Business Networking Show. Come and say hi. I'd love to talk to you. If you've got any challenges, happy to help find some solutions. You know, life can be whatever you make it. It's just a choice.